I refused to let my sister's kids come to my Christmas party because they ruined last year's party. Here's what happened. I sent out beautifully designed invitations to my Christmas party with adults only written in bold lettering at the top. My sister Rachel seemed fine with it, but I knew she had a history of disregarding boundaries. Last year, she brought her rambunctious triplets to my New Year's Eve party, and they ended up breaking my grandmother's antique vase, feeding my cat, Mr. Whiskers, an entire box of chocolates, and turning my living room into a giant ball pit. I had to spend the rest of the night cleaning up after them and taking Mr. Whiskers to the emergency vet. This year, I was determined to set boundaries. But when Rachel texted me at 11 o'clock p.m. on the night before the party, she mentioned that the triplets were excited to be elves at my party tomorrow. I nearly dropped my phone. I had specifically told her no kids allowed. The next evening, as my adult guests began arriving, I noticed a tall, intimidating figure standing on my front porch. It was my neighbor, Victor, a professional wrestler who had a menacing stare that could freeze blood. I had called him earlier and explained my situation. He agreed to help for $200 and unlimited access to my hot cocoa. As Rachel's minivan pulled into my driveway, Victor took up his position on the porch, slowly cracking his knuckles while staring directly at her car. The look on her face was priceless. She frantically rolled up the car windows and locked the doors. The triplets were pressing their faces against the glass, their elf costumes now streaked with tears. Rachel reversed so quickly she knocked over my mailbox in her escape. My phone lit up with a furious text from Rachel. "What kind of sick joke is this?" I simply replied. "Adults only means adults only. Enjoy your evening." The party was perfect. No broken heirlooms, no emergency vet visits, and not a single pet was harmed. Victor turned out to be the hit of the party, making everyone laugh with his wrestling moves. Rachel hasn't spoken to me since, but several family members have thanked me privately. As I looked around at my joyful, kid-free party, I knew I had made the right decision. Setting boundaries and taking revenge in a creative, non-violent way can be incredibly empowering. This Christmas, I was the one getting merry, not Mr. Whiskers or my antique vase.